Natasha Funk and I'm a ranger for the New South Wales National Parks and Wildlife Service. This is my office.
It's very hard to describe what a park ranger does because we do so many different things and you really have to be very diverse. We can class our job into different categories. We have fire management, we have recreational management, we have natural heritage, which is both plants and animals, and then cultural heritage, which is both Aboriginal and historic heritage. We definitely work with a lot of different people. We work with other field staff, we work with a lot of other agencies. We work with the Rural Fire Service and the Fire Brigade when we're doing fire management. One of the things we do is planning for hazard reduction burns. We do a lot of bushfire fighting, so we'll often, we have a lot of guys and girls who are trained as remote area firefighters. And when we're doing Aboriginal heritage management, we work with the local Aboriginal land councils or the local Aboriginal community. In our national park, we're obviously trying to preserve and protect the plants and the animals. We do a lot of bush regen in areas that have threatened species. We also work in areas of cultural heritage, so native plants can regenerate and rehabilitate. In my park in Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park, we do fox control. Then we're working with a lot of the local councils so they bait at the same time as we bait so we can target the problem. Only 30 more to go. We have a lot of boaties who use the waterway. We need to try and provide them with a service but also monitor that they're not damaging the park. We have boat patrols, so we will monitor the situations, but also if there are seals or whales that are in danger, that's something that National Parks rangers are responsible for. I always wanted to work with animals, so I did all my studies at school to be a vet, and at university started on with zoological science, and then I did an honours degree in science and was working with the National Parks and Wildlife Service as a student, undertaking mammal trapping and fox control. I did a lot of volunteer work for rangers, helping them write reports, going out on animal surveys with them. And because of that and because of my experience with mammal surveying, I actually got a job as a technical officer running the Southern Brown Bandicoot recovery team. To actually get a job as a ranger, you do need a lot of different skills. You do have to have a science degree or a degree relevant to the service because there is a lot of admin involved. Customer service skills are very important, written communication skills. You need to be really flexible because your day can change so quickly. Being flexible is definitely a must. If you want to be a ranger, you do have to get a degree, but if you want to work out in the field, you need to go and get a trade, get your chainsaw ticket, get a bobcat licence, truck licence. You can be a field officer, you don't have to be a ranger. And they both work together and they both have a lot of different adventures. The type of person that would fit well and do very well in this sort of a role is someone who likes to have fun, get outdoors, who can be flexible and doesn't mind getting dirty because you will get dirty. It's definitely a very popular job that a lot of people want to do. They see the fun things that you are doing outdoors, so it is very competitive to get in. You really do need to get a lot of experience before you will be able to apply for a job. So get as much experience and do as much volunteer work as you can, and we have lots of opportunities for people to come and volunteer with us. There's a lot of ways now you can gain experience and we definitely would love to help you. The best thing about my job for me is being able to work with conservation with lots of different people and with the environment. Healthy parks, healthy people. So it's really important to try and have a safe place and an enjoyable place for the visitors to come to.